Okay, in this next video segment, I'm going to show you how to put the plastic panels onto the aluminum frame. The most difficult part is just getting everything lined up. The first thing you're going to do is take your roll of double-sided adhesive and put it in all the frame cross members. So I'm going to do that right now. Okay, now that you have all the double-sided adhesive on it, you want to basically lift off the corner of each section here, okay? And you want to fold it back like so on every single corner here. Just about an inch. And the reason you're doing this is because when we lay the panels on, if you took off all the wax paper at once and put the panel on and had slightly misaligned, then basically you'd be out of luck. This allows you to fine-tune the panel placement before you commit to put it on there permanently. Because this adhesive is very aggressive. Once it goes down, it's pretty much permanent. Now that you have all the adhesive prepared and the wax paper corner removed, you want to go ahead and grab your plastic. The plastic comes with a protective cling wrap. You have to remove it from one side, and the other side you can just leave on. You want to take all three panels for your front and lay them on at the same time. I've already pre-removed the wax paper on these panels here on the back side, but you would have to remove it yourself. Now, starting with the very top panel, you want to line it up so that the bottom of the panel matches the bottom of the aluminum frame exactly. Then you want to double check that it's square on the sides and push it to the left or right as necessary. Once it looks good, you're going to go ahead and press on the corners to keep it in place. After you're done with that, you want to move on to the next piece over here. Sometimes it gets stuck on the corners because the adhesive sticks to it. You can just lift it up and place it back down. You want to keep this gap as small as possible, so put them right next to each other. This one looks good. I'm going to press down the corners. Okay, so that was the hardest part. Next, you want to take the wax paper and remove it slowly while pressing down behind it to take it off. You might want to just double check everything, make sure that the seams are as tight as they can be before you remove the wax paper. Some of this wax paper you're going to have to remove from the inside. The next thing you want to do is you want to put the back panels onto this photo booth. So flip it over the frame so you have it on the back, and then you want to take your panels. You want to take your soft Velcro. There'll be Velcro strips like this. Put the soft ones on the back of the panels. There's going to be 6 per panel, 1 in each corner and 1 in the middle slot. And you're going to take your hard or hook Velcro and put it on the opposing side on the metal here in the 6 spots. Once you have that done, you're going to go ahead and stick this panel on. Usually it's easiest to line it up at the top and then have it go down. Okay. And then the middle one here, we already put the Velcro on. And the bottom one already has the Velcro on as well. Once you have that done, the next thing you want to do is you want to put the angle onto the side of this photo booth. Okay? So you're going to take this angle, and you're going to take your double-sided tape here, and you're going to put it on only one side of this angle for the back doors. Once you have the tape on there, you're going to, again, only take off a couple inches on each side here. When you do this, you got to make sure you have your side plastic panels on both sides, because those are going to stick out from the wall about 1/16 of an inch. If you put them on before you have the side panels on, it's going to give you a problem. They're not going to line up. So, have your wax paper sticking out there. Line it up nice, and then tack it down, and then pull the wax paper out. You're going to do that for all 6 pieces. There's 2 for the top L, 2 for the bottom, and 2 for the other side. The next thing you want to do is you want to take your angled metal and apply double-sided tape on both sides of the inside angle. Once you've done that, you're going to go ahead and peel off a couple inches of the wax paper on both sides, like so. And then you're going to start from the top, and before you tack it down, you need to make sure that this end of the angle meets where the crease is, okay? And just gently tack it down. You're going to do the same thing for the middle piece. Peel off a couple inches of wax paper over here. Make sure that this meets right in the center here. And just tack that corner down. Now this is for the front section of the photo booth, the section that faces the people. The back section we already did, and this is not attached to both sides. This is Velcroed on, so if you take this panel here and pull it back, this whole thing unvelcros like so. You can't attach the glue here on the back side because then you couldn't open it up, okay? For the front side, we're not opening up the panel, so we're attaching it to both sides. Okay. After you've tacked all 3 pieces in place, make sure that they meet up good, and only after you have all 3 pieces in place do you go ahead and take off the wax paper and put them down permanently. The other thing you've noticed is I've already peeled back the protective cling wrap on the panels, because if you leave this underneath there, it's almost impossible to get out. So peel back that first. Once you finish this side, you're going to flip the booth on the opposite side and go ahead and do the same thing on that side.